like to welcome my colleague, Sergeant Joe Bright. Joe, come on.
I'm going to set my phone here, because sometimes I can get a little long-winded. I want to make sure, I stay in compliance. I know how it is, a long day. After I finish my intro, a long day, and after that great meal, it's going to be kind of tough. But I thank them for getting nice chili in here, so y'all won't be nodding off on me. Little ground rules. Normally when I speak to people, they pay attention. If not, there's some incentives for you that want to stay awake. All right. I'm not too sure how my intro went, but I'm gonna go ahead and start right here. I'm assigned to the training academy. Testing 1, 2. Testing. Okay. I don't normally use a mic, but for the video, we're gonna make sure I'm all wired up. My name is Joe Bright from Chesapeake, Virginia. I came here via football scholarship, East Carolina University. They didn't have that when I was there. We were just go pack. Went to East Carolina University where I played football there for Art Baker, outside linebacker. And after I graduated from ECU, I got a degree in criminal justice. Worked there for 1 year as a police officer before I was blessed enough to get on the highway patrol. I was assigned here to Wake County, in which I worked at the north side of Wake County for 13 years. And I've been assigned to the training academy since 2006. And that's why I kind of speak kind of loudly, because we have this thing called cadets. You guys know them. You refer to yourself as students or children. And y'all tend not to hear things the first time. At the training academy, we're only going to tell you one time only. So that's why I kind of project my voice so they can't say they didn't hear me. But I want to spend a little time with you. I'm modifying my message because I know I want to respect the time. What I want to share with you guys is my career in football. Okay. I really didn't like football. That's an attention giver. That's all. Doing like that. I really didn't like football coming up in Chesapeake, Virginia. I lived 8/10 of a mile up dirt road. My grandmother was my next door neighbor, so I didn't have people to play with like you guys do now. I was raised in the church. We had an outstanding church basketball team. I was a little tall for my age, so all I wanted to do was rebound. I could care less about the scoring thing. I could jump higher than people. So I just wanted to rebound. I'd be underneath the basket and I just throw it back out. So growing up in school, being a little taller than everybody else, there was a little peer pressure from my teachers, my coaches. Tall guy, Great Bridge Junior High, and he's not playing any sports. So the basketball coach, he would meet me pretty much every day as I got off the bus and said, hey, would you be interested in playing for the basketball team? I said, nah, I don't think so. I played for my church and that was good enough for me. I live 30 minutes away from school, so you talking about staying after school? After you've been in school all day? I passed. So, after a while, you will sometimes submit to the pressure if they put enough on you. So I said, okay, I'll try this basketball. This was my 7th grade year. So I get on the team, and we had a pretty good team. We won the city championship. Got a trophy. I like trophies. I said, this trophy thing ain't half bad. Winning is not half bad, especially working hard. So I said, I'll try this thing, track and field. Went out for the track team, did the long jump, high jump, triple jump. First year, I won the city championship in the high jump. Jumped 6'3". Guess what? Got another trophy. That wasn't bad. This is pretty good. So I said, I'll go ahead and try this football stuff. I tried out, went out for the team. The coach tried me at receiver. I didn't know football. I wasn't interested in football. They weren't interested. All I could see football, people getting knocked out, broke arms and stuff. I don't even want to part of that. I won't like basketball. We wear shorts, tank top, show you guns. Good. So went out for the football team, got pressured into that. If I could see you do it, I could do it just as good as anybody. But if you throw some plays in there and routes, I was lost. So, my 8th grade year, after all this pressure to be on this football team, I played 25 seconds of a scrimmage game. "25 seconds of a scrimmage game." Now, football is big in the Taiwood area. For our scrimmage game, we have over 5,000 people there when we're playing against Kensville. Huge, 25 seconds, scrimmage game. Come on, man, that I sat with in dinner. You think I like that? You know me now, we ate dinner together. You think I like that? 25 seconds. Here I am on this bench, could be at home. They calling my best friend's name out all day long. Norman Jackson on the play, Norman Jackson on the touchdown. And my parents are sitting up there freezing, watching me sit on this bench. I love my parents. I'm a junior. So that means there's a what? There's a senior. I love my daddy to death. The best daddy in the world. The best daddy in the world. Dog, he's gonna sit up there and not hear his name on the loudspeaker. So what do I do? What do I do? I have a situation here. What do I do? I can't drive because I'm too young. Can't work, too young. Don't have any neighbors, my grandma. So what do I have time to do? What do I have time to do, my friend? What do I have time to do? Work. Training. Time to train. This ain't gonna happen to me again. Time to train. When I got up in the morning, before I even went to the bathroom, I'm in the floor of my face doing push-ups. Eat breakfast, go downstairs in the garage doing push-ups. For my older people here, you remember the weights back in the day, you get the roses, and there's like mud in there, plastic. You know what? I didn't know what I was doing. I said, this should do something. I didn't have a clue. But I was in the garage training. After breakfast, training. After lunch, training. After dinner, training. Before I went to bed, sweaty every night. Training, getting ready. This is not going to happen to me again. So I'm ready. Varsity coach, he's looking at me in the gym because I would do so much at home. He got a little bit more because he's sitting beside me at dinner. Then I'll go to the gym and put me another 3 hours in. I don't want to talk to nobody. I want to get my workout in and go home. So the high school coach, the varsity coach, saw my work ethic. Hey, Joe, you know what? Yes, sir, you're the varsity coach, Bob Robinson. hey, would you like to go to camp with us this year? Yeah, that'd be great. See, we go off to a Banner Air Force Base, naval base in Virginia Beach, deep down in the base. Nobody's there, nothing but beds. Who's in the military? Who's in the, you know how to go to the bathroom? Can you go? 3 days, bro. After the third day, 3 o'clock in the morning. There's stalls around in the bathroom. There's no privacy. I wasn't used to that. But I was there, and young people, guys, I was green, you understand that? I didn't know football. All I knew is work hard, and then work harder, and work harder than you, and work harder than you. That's all I knew. So when I went out to camp, whatever the coach told me to do, that's what I did. That's what I did, every play, as hard as I could, to the end. And the next thing you know, guess where I was? I'm on first team. First team didn't mean anything to me. I'm just playing. That's what I'm here to do. So I'm on the varsity team, 9th grade. Now, 9th grade, because last year I did what? I played what? 25 seconds of a what? Scrimmage game. So now, working hard, off season, working hard at my house, working hard in the gym, I'm on first team. No problem. I'm on first team. That's first squad to me. That's my first, I get a first chance. Okay, so now, first game of the season against Manor High School. I'm scared to death. Scared. I'm a big guy back now. I'm big. Scared to death. Because this is my official first game ever. And I'm starting. Outside linebacker or defensive end. 3 sacks, 10 tackles. First game. Because I did what the coach told me to do. I said, simple. Simple. Oh man, you're going to be all city, all region, all state. My mind says, man, we got to play all over the city, the state, all over the state. Green. Okay, fast forward ahead. I bust my tail day and night, day and night. It transferred to what we do as a house patrol. I got weights in my office. I got weights in my room at the academy. I got weights at home. Constantly training, trying to get better. Fast forward, by my senior year, I've been recruited all over the East Coast, as far as UCLA. My first letter from Penn State. Why they writing me? I don't know nobody there. That's my mindset. I was blessed to be around a lot of good people in my circle. People in my high school went to East Carolina University. They said it's a good school to go to. A guy by the name of Ricky Nichols and Clint Harris, they went to ECU, was able to go to the next level, to the NFL, so you have a good chance. Okay, I chose ECU. Went to ECU. And I want to bring this home to you guys in the next 3 minutes, hopefully. I got to be 15. It was great working hard, getting to the next level like you guys are going to focus on. All right? When you get to the next level, anything can happen. Anything can happen. You can have hopes and dreams and be in the NFL. I know a lot of NFL players. Hopes and dreams, but you have to have something to fall back on. Something to fall back on. And this is why. Went to ECU. Was redshirt my freshman year. My true freshman year, I was redshirt. That means I didn't play. I practiced. I did everything but play. Okay, that makes me went from a 4-year scholarship to a 5-year scholarship. They give you a free year. Okay, I was redshirted. My redshirt year, all we do, we give the first team, second team a good look. You see this play? All right, I want you to run that play. Get down there. I had no other mindset than to play hard and play the best I could. I had no friends on the first team, no friends on the second team. Why? Because I was messing them up. This true freshman is getting in on my quarterback. What is your problem? I was scout team player 9 weeks out of 11. 9 weeks out of 11. We fought on the field. with family off the field. It was a business on that level. That's how it was. It's that serious when you're on a collegiate level. So, did outstanding my true freshman year. My red shirt freshman year. I come back just as strong, just as mean, just as ready. I was most valuable player at the Virginia Tech game and the Temple game. I am rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. That's the one. That's the one. That's what they're saying. That's him. Keep your eyes on that bright. Number 84. He's going to the next level. That's what people are saying. He's going to the next level. Okay? Well, here we go. My redshirt sophomore year, we picked up a guy from Chowan College back then by the name of George Coombs, who went over to play with the Green Bay Packers. We were alternating starting positions. They started him. First game of the season against Bowling Green. He went in and played like 4 series of defensive end, outside linebacker. Sprained his right knee. I went in. My chance. It's time to run. It's time to go. 9 plays. On the 9th play, 4th down. Ball comes my way. I'm going out. I make that initial tackle. We go down. Group tackle. People all over me and whatnot. Sharp pain in my knee. I twisted that bad boy. Be all right. You walk it off. Listen to what the coach had to say. Things still fine. You'll be all right. Defense, get ready. Defense, get ready. Defense, take the field. I go down. What in the world? Hey, man, go in there. Something wrong with my knee. We got surgeons and everything on the sideline. Put me on the ground, twist me up, Joe. Think you tore your ACL? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Ain't hurt that bad. I didn't get up. I'll show you up and walk. They're in their arms. 9 plays. My redshirt sophomore year was over. Over. Done. What that mean to me? What did that mean to me? It's time for me to get ready for next year. Time for me to get ready for next year. I know it's don't mean much to you guys here because I know how you guys are. Back then, 350 pound bench I was. 350 pounds. By the time I came back from my knee injury within 6 months, 425. 425. I'm ready. We got a new sports medicine building. I'm ready. 425. Ready to go. I'm ready, people. I am ready. I am ready. Okay? I'm ready. The last day of 2 days. The last day of 2 days, my redshirt junior year. I was having these headaches. 2 years in a row. 2 years I had 4 intense headaches. 2 years in a row. 4 intense headaches. Last day of 2 days. I finally said, I'm going to do something about these headaches. I went to sports medicine. I said, stay, look, when you're on that level, when you're on a collegiate level, D1 football, you can have a broken arm. You'd be like, I'm all right. Why? Because the guy behind you is just as good as you. You get hurt, your position is gone. Then you got to work hard to get it back. So it got to a point where I could not walk to the next drill. Intense, intense. These headaches, when I had these headaches, my neck was stiffening up. I would vomit constantly. And my head would just pound. Vomiting, stiff neck, severe headaches. 4 days, and then it would be gone. So I chalked it up as nothing. But it got too bad my redshirt junior year. I went to see sports medicine. They knew how I was. Hey, look, we got these headaches, no problem. We're going to sports medicine to get the CAT scan. I'm thinking, all right, you know, you had the test. Now I got to get back to practice. I got 45 minutes. You've been 45 minutes. Whatever pills I got to take, I need to just give them to me. I take the pills, headaches gone, we rock and roll. Joe, we found something. We found something. We need to take some more tests. So what you saying? I can't practice? No, you can't practice until you take an MRI test. Well, when is that? In 2 days. So I had to sit down for 2 days. Couldn't call my folks up because we don't know what's going on. Something wrong with these headaches. So at 2 days on a Thursday, couldn't eat anything after 12 on this Thursday. Sports medicine van get me, take me over to Dr. Robert Timmons, a world-renowned surgeon. Put me in this big thing called an MRI machine, looked like a big donut. Put me all the way in there for 45 minutes to an hour. I'm in the back room. After they finish the test, I'm looking through the crack of the door to see what they're looking at. Dr. Robert Timmons come in there and say, okay, Joe, this is what we got. You have a brain tumor on your brain stem. That's where this scar right here comes from. You have a brain tumor. It's called a meningioma. From what we can tell, it's about 90 to 95% benign. I don't know what benign meant. All I'm thinking is, you see I'm I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm gonna tell my folks that I got a brain tumor. So I said, okay, what can we do about this thing? Dr. Robert Timmons said, I know some people in Norfolk, Virginia, they can do the surgery, or I can do the surgery. I said, well, I'd rather for you to do surgery. We got things lined up, and I told my folks, they came up that Friday. I was put in the hospital that Tuesday, and we had the surgery on Wednesday. We was looking at 4 hours. It took 8 hours to get the tumor out. All the tumor, they got out. There's no 100% guarantee that it won't come back, but we got it all out. I was in intensive care for 3 days. Then I went into my private room for 9 days. I was in the hospital for 12 days. Went home for 3 weeks. And guess what I started to do? What did I start doing? Training. Gotta come back. It's your mindset, people. It's your mindset. If you're a champion, if you're a winner, that's how you gotta think. When I was in the hospital, when I went to the hospital, I was in the best shape of my life. How much was that? $425. Best shape of my life. I went from the best shape of my life to talking like this. Talk like this for 3 months. Surgery. I walk like this. That's how I walk. I went from running around that football field to walking like that. Guess what? No problem. So I'm at home. The way I train, I would get off my couch after every commercial, walk over to the TV, touch the TV, turn around, sit back on the couch. Until I got to a point where I could walk to the front door, walk to the porch, walk around my house, walk around my house, my grandma's house. I had 3 weeks to get ready for this checkup. If I'm not ready for this checkup when I go back to Greenville, North Carolina, from Chesapeake, Virginia, I gotta go back home. I can't stay. Do you think I did? I packed my bags. I won't go back home. I want to stay and finish out my school. So here we go. Close this thing out. I'm sorry. Close this thing out. So I had to make a choice. All right, here's my choice. Either I take 12 hours of stuff that I didn't need my redshirt senior year and play football, or call that a blessing, a great opportunity, not play my senior year, do my internship that fall, and graduate early. What do you think I did? Football? Football? No! Man, football is the opportunity to get free education. You understand that? Okay, that's your, they can't take this. As you get older, you'll see things, you start to slow down. You can't move like you used to, but they can never take this. Yes, I graduated early, okay? I graduated early that fall, okay? Of all years, we go 11-1. We go 11-1. We go to the Peach Bowl to play against who? NC State. And guess what? We won. Guess where I was? At the house. I didn't get a chance to go. Is that right? Is that fair? As hard as I work, that I don't even get a chance to go to the bowl game? I don't even have a Peach Bowl t-shirt to this day. I didn't go. I didn't get in. It was like, it wasn't for me. You're not part of the team, which I was. So you have a tendency to say what? To ask what? Ask who? Ask God, well, wait a minute. Hey. That ain't right. That ain't fair. Why? You think I did that? I tried. The devil tried to do that. I tried to do it, but I said no. There's a reason, there's a purpose for everything, people. Okay, God got a purpose for you. All right? If you got it in your life, there's a purpose for you. You may not understand it, but it's a purpose. It's a reason for everything. Just don't question it. There's a reason for everything, and here it is. I didn't go to that bowl game. Okay? I got on the patrol in 1993. Signed away County. When I came to East Carolina University from Chesapeake, Virginia, they told me I hate state. I said, okay, I hate state. I wasn't familiar with the rivalries. I hate state. So when I was here in Raleigh, I didn't go anywhere near state, near campus. That's how I tried to get me a drunk. Okay? So my first time called me up, he said, Joe, we're looking at a couple of people to travel and with the NC State football team to secure the coach. Would you be interested? I said, yeah, I seen that. Yeah. I said, I did it on TV, but from what I understand, he did it on his day off, he don't get paid. I had 3 boys at the time. I'd be out of town traveling around. So I said, you know how we do? You know how we do? I said, sir, let me ask my wife. Called my wife up, and my wife said, hey, look, I said, baby, this is what they want me to do. She said, well, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. I said, okay. She said, I can't do it. Called Sarge up, first search page, first year, I didn't know what was scared. He said, no problem, okay. I said, no problem. I'm good. They said looking at other people. So, next day, first shirt called me up again. He said, look, hey, started calling you day off. That's what they like to say. Hey, if we make game day a work day for you, bro, you can only claim 8 hours when you be interested. I said, well, let me check with why. I said, baby, they asked me again. I said, well, let's see where this thing goes. So I called up first shirt, and I said, yeah, we'll look at that thing. So we looked at it. Now, at the time in 2000, Chuck Amato from Florida State. You always see the head come up. The assistant head coach from Florida State, Chuck Amato, came to NC State, and I traveled and worked with the team. Closing out, we never question what God had before you. Never. We never question. Since I've been with NC State, this December the 30th coming up will be my 11th bowl game. And this is one of my bowl rings. Prove that I'm not playing. This is not ECU either. So I missed one bowl game and didn't question what God had in store for me. And He's to this day blessed me with 11 bowl games. So that's why I want you to get out my message, guys. Look, hey, it's going to be hard for you guys to go through life. That's just how it is. It was hard for me to get here. Anybody who's wearing his uniform or wore this uniform, it was tough. It's nothing good. Your parents already told you. There's nothing good that comes easy to you. If it comes too easy, it's no good for you. And I'm going to tell you something. This right here, where I'm standing, where these guys are standing, where your parents are, I'm telling you, it didn't come easy. So when you have adversities in life, don't question God's plan. Go with it and just receive what He has in store for you. Okay? God bless you. Thank you for your time.
Words, I'm going to talk very long. But It was a very interesting season this year. We had some miracle team here that came from behind 3 games. That I think the team, when we beat them, they left the field feeling kind of bad. It was like you know, we go out there and we play Cleveland. There's 45 seconds on the clock. And I look around, everybody's like this, everybody look over there, and I see the Cleveland crowd. And I said, we got one thing left to do. We already lost the starting quarterback, who was out, so old Dixon comes in the game, and for about 2 or 3 plays, gets us out of the hole, time just a ticking. And called the old cat flicker. Boom, boom. I looked up. He was out. I was hoping just for a first down to get the field, get out of that hole, and we took it to the house. Needless to say. Then we went down. We played Middle Creek. They had us down, had us beat. I went back and watched the video. I enjoyed watching the coaches on the other sideline, especially when they think they got you where they want you. Oh, they were just prancing and going like that, throwing them arms up and left and right. And then boom, 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 score, boom, 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 score, shake hands and go home. Then we played Clayton. Well, okay, that's cool. We're going against Anthony Barber and his crowd over there. Anthony comes in, after it was all over, we beat him, came back and beat them. I think they had us down 20-8. And he came in, he said, you know, y'all were lucky. Yeah, we were lucky. I said, I'm sure we had you. I said, yep. I said, we were lucky. I said, but sometimes it's better to be lucky and good. We were lucky and we were good. Guys played good. They worked hard. I tell you, at the beginning of the year, it was just hard. It was hard getting them to learn 5 plays. But basically, all we ran about 5 or 6 plays, and it just took them a while to understand we're going to run the same play, just go out a little different, run the same exact play. You can get away with that on JV. It's not, you can't do that on varsity. That's why I'm a JV coach. I'm not a varsity coach. You can get away with stuff like that on JV. All you got to do is move a couple people around. JV's go out there and eyes get big, you don't know what to do. Move around a little bit and run the ball and run the same 5 or 6 plays. Down the trap swing. Reverse every now and then. 285. Always make sure the quarterback knows 5 routes over there, then go 0 over here. Or that way, he's over there. And that's the problem they have with the first year quarterback. He had to learn the system. That's the way it is. I think these guys will go up there next year, whoever takes over the JVs shouldn't have any problem. Put them on the spot. They ought to go 10-0. Unless they get rained out, and they have to go 9-0 or 8-0. But next year's man ought to be okay. Because I think the sophomores, it's going to be coming up. I don't know about the freshmen coming from the middle school, but I know the sophomores play football. They are going to be a special group. Freshmen that's on the team now, the sophomores, ones moving up to the varsity. That's going to be a special group for the next 2 or 3 years. I just wish you could do it at a home Trojan Stadium, but we'll have to do it over there at the South Garner crowd. I enjoyed coaching them, and there's a great group of kids. I think Coach Lee and Coach Vanward is going to call them up and have them, give them out a certificate. So we get the freshmen up first. Freshmen up first. These will be the sophomores next year. Look how big these guys are. Across the church courts, you can see them tonight. You can get the offering plate out and pass it around.
All right, guys, what we're going to do, because we've got so many of these great athletes and so many of these great players, we're going to call the freshmen. We'll recognize them, and what we're going to do is we'll go through and hand them the certificates, and the church was Gracious enough to also give each player a little goodie cup to take home with them. You should give these guys right here a hand. I'm going to tell Coach Hines there's some of the guys that are not here tonight that are very valuable players. They had a basketball game, and so they could not make it tonight. Jalen. Okay. Josh Wilson. Now, heard this right? Give it work hard. Things don't always go your way. So work hard. Mozzie. Spencer. Inwood. Justin. Harrison. Charles Wilson. Reed. Carson. Avery. Caleb. Connor. Nixon. Jacob. Simon. Rose. Stephen. Austin. Derek. Did these guys move over to big hand here? Everybody gets some tail. Come on down this way. Sophomores come up. Just for the record, this group here is 19-0. After the Giants, JV coach said 10-0. The guy that was in front of me was 42-0. They told me, they said, Coach Hines got to go 10-0 or you must go. We didn't go with 9-0 this year, so this is my last year. Hey, this guy here reminds me of Bright. This right here, this guy here reminds me of Bright. Every day in practice, he's beating up everybody, running through them, and everybody's getting mad and fighting. That's exactly what he needed to do.
grades up. As we said before, the way they got things set up now, you can pass everything for the year and still not be eligible. So you need to stay on your grades, keep your grades up, get that way for them to get stronger. Coach Lee's got a certificate he wants to talk about.
One thing I just want to say real quick, be very brief about this. I know we're going over to South Garner next year, and we'll be over there for a couple of years, but it still will be Garner Magnet High School. It is absolutely, I'm a Garner guy, and it is absolutely amazing how great the community is. You got people that are, you know, as teachers, we support the kids because we care about the kids. We see them every day. You as parents, y'all are wonderful and great. Support the kids, support us, support the factory. Yeah, thank you. So you support us 100%. You support the kids because of your kids. But there's also another piece to that, and that's the community. You know, Pastor Lewis, I'd like to present this to Bethel Baptist Church as a little small token of thank you for everything they've done for us. And without this community, this is what makes us special. It's not only the kids, the staff, the parents, but the people who have no real direct dog in the fight, as they say. And people who come out and support, help us out. They don't even have kids at the school, but they're here to support the community, and that's what we got to keep. We got to keep going. Even when we're over there at South Garner for the next 2 years, it will still be Garner Magnet High School. It'll be this community, and that's where we keep going, and that's what we have to do. So, thank you, sir.
Stand tonight, athletic director Coach Smith will stand tonight, and I want you to recognize you guys. Thank y'all.
Y'all keep standing for a second, because we got something for you guys too. All right. So the players, we wanted to give you something more than the certificate that you got from the school tonight. So you got a nice new Bethel cup in Garner colors. And inside the cup, you got some candy, you got an ink pen, you've got some coupons for Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, and Jersey Mike's, and you have my business card. Right? The reason you have that, there's a reason behind that. Because I want you guys to know, whether you have a church home or not, if you have an issue that you need to talk to someone about, you can call me. If it's been a tough day at home, if God forbid, mom and dad are having a tough time and it's getting you need to talk to someone, call me. Call me anytime. So don't go home and throw that card away. There will be a time when you need to talk to someone, and I invite you to call. Okay? So that's what you guys have. Coaches, we recognize that you guys put in a lot of time, and you get a little stipend from the county for what you do. And we wanted to recognize you guys as well and give you a little something, a little token of appreciation. So we made up these baskets. I put out a call to the church saying, hey, we need some home-baked goods and goodies and stuff like that to make some baskets for the coaches. And I originally bought some baskets that were about like this. And then so much stuff came in, I had to go back and get bigger baskets. All right? So in these baskets, you got some of those coupons I was talking about they got. You got a nice cup too. You have my card. You call. All right? Also, we've got in here a book called Kingdom Men. It's written by Tony Evans, a great pastor out of Texas. It's a book, a Bible study that men in our church have gone through, and it has impacted us, made us better men. And I encourage each of you, haven't read it, read it. And I'll also be inviting you in sometime coming February, March. We're going to be again going through the Bible study. I'm going to invite you guys. Hopefully some of you will come. But read the book. Read the book. It's worth it. So that's what you have here. So I want all you guys to come on up. Coach Hines, you wait though. You got to come last. All right. So you guys just come on up and we'll pass it back. We got a bigger box for you. I know you need to work a little hard to maintain this shape, so we have a bigger box. We appreciate what you've done, Coach Hines. So this will take another couple minutes, guys, and we'll wrap things up. But most importantly, I just want to thank you, coaches, Coach Smith at the school, parents, for allowing us to serve your sons this fall. And I really mean that. And you guys have thanked us, but we're just overwhelmed that we get the opportunity to do it. We're grateful that we live in a community that churches can still work with schools. A lot of places across our country, that's not true. Not true anymore. And who knows, it may be true one day here. But right now we can still do it. And maybe with a wink of an eye or whatever, but hey, we're going to do it as long as we're allowed to do it. Thank you for allowing us to serve the sons. Thank you for coming out tonight. We're just overwhelmed with this response. We're totally overwhelmed. Just praise God for it. So we thank you for it. I want to thank our community partners who helped. Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Jersey Mike's, Brian Gas, gave us propane to use and doing some of the cooking tonight. So those are some of the community partners that helped put this on tonight. So think about them whenever you're making any choices for heating or gas there. We've got on the brochure you got coming in the program for tonight, had that outline on the back of it. It's got some upcoming events going on here at New Bethel, and we invite you to come out. If you don't, listen, unashamedly I say, if you don't have a church home, we want you to come here. We want you to come to church. We want you to come and get to know the Jesus that we know. So I give that invitation to any and all of you to come and be a part. If nothing else, hey, Saturday we're showing the Star Wars trilogy here. So go out. It's free. You can get caught up on the first three before you go see the new one that's coming out in a couple weeks. We've got a big inflatable screen that we put up in here. Come on out and check them all out. Free popcorn, all that kind of good stuff. All right? So come out and be a part of that. We've been talking about you guys moving to the new school. I don't know if everyone knows it or not, but it's just 2 miles straight down the street here. So we'll be even closer to you next year. All right? So we look forward to being able to work with you again next year. Here's another thing. There's a ton of food left. They already got it put in to-go trays, to-go baskets, bags. So they got it fixed up for you downstairs. All right. So as you're heading out, you want to head down and get some stuff to take home. It's down there waiting for you. Okay. Again, thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you for letting us be a part of your lives. We look forward to continuing. I want to pray quickly for you. Father, we love you, and we're grateful that you have made this happen. You have drawn together this church that's been around for over 200 years, and this group of football players and their families. And Father, we praise you because this hasn't caught you off guard. You're not surprised by it. In fact, you planned it. You planned it before the foundation of the world. And that's overwhelming. to think that that's who you are. So I thank you for that. I praise you for that. And God, I pray more than anything that as people wonder why we do this, that they will know we do it because you move us to do that. This is what happens when people know Jesus Christ as Savior. And Father, I pray that this group of young men and their families will know that. And somehow through this relationship that we're developing and have developed with each other, that they will come to develop a relationship with you through Jesus Christ. It's in his name we pray. Amen. Amen. All right. Good night.